My name is Melanie Petro, and I'm a board-certified facial plastic surgeon. I love what I do. I love sharing what I do. I really love social media. I started doing this several years ago, and I can remember the first time I did it, somebody said, "Stop, what are you doing? Nobody's ever gonna wanna come to you if they think they're gonna be on Facebook." But I started because people came to me and would tell me these stories of things that I would never dream would happen, and things that had happened with other doctors or stories from their friends, because medicine is one of those things where when you're a doctor and you have a degree, you can branch off into other things that you may or may not have the training for. And women are so gullible, God bless us all. I mean, and I'm the worst, but if I'm not in love with you, I can see you clearly, and I can be completely honest, and I can help you see through things. And I really have a soft spot for anyone that isn't being told the truth. I mean, we've all been in relationships where they, men especially, no offense, will tell us things and we believe it, but for some reason as women we always believe the worst, but when people tell us good things, we don't. But when we go to doctors and you're uncomfortable about something or the way you look, and somebody says, "Well, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna make you look better," you don't know who to ask. It's almost like being in love, only there are people out there in this case that will tell you the truth. But you go and you are in a position where you don't feel confident, you don't feel like yourself, and you tell somebody, "Can you make me look better?" And if it may be a facelift, it may be lip filler, and you don't know, do you go ask your friends? Because your friends, maybe they haven't been forthcoming to you and saying that they do it already, and that maybe that's one reason you're there, because you feel like you look older than all your friends. That's really common. So then you go to people and you expect to be told this is what you need to do, and you want to trust, and you really, until social media got so open, I mean, you really didn't know who to ask because the information wasn't out there for you to get it. So when you want to have something done, it's fun to be able to see it. Not only fun, it's really your right. I mean, don't you wish that everything in life were so transparent? And that's my goal. My goal is to make it transparent. If there's something you want to do, if there's something you want to change, you deserve to know everything out there about it. I mean, how long it's going to last, what your options are, what is your best option. I mean, if you choose to see a facial plastic surgeon and they offer you a facelift, is there something else you can do? Do they do anything else? Because a lot of times, if you're, everybody can recommend what they have. We have it all. We have non-surgical things, we have surgical things, we have facials, and I'm able to offer all these things to people. So, and I think it's important. I think if I couldn't, I wouldn't do it. If I couldn't offer the very best in everything that I have, I would just have to do something else or send somebody somewhere to get the best that they can get. It's almost like, this field is wrapped up and it's a secret and nobody wants you to know, and you don't tell it, we don't talk to each other about it. So it's incredibly important to me that anywhere in life we can create transparency and be honest. We should. There's nothing better than your outside reflecting your inside and you looking as good as you feel. There may be days you don't feel good, but happiness and being happy, it's a choice. And sometimes you wake up and you look in the mirror and you look like somebody else. You look like your mother and you don't recognize yourself. People ask you, "Are you tired? Are you sick?" That makes you feel tired and sick. So sometimes looking good inspires you to feel better on days. I mean, they're just days that are harder than others. As women, we take care of parents and children, and we just lose time for ourselves. And finding that time and putting that time into your life is important. But being able to get what you really deserve when you put that into your life, get the very best answers to your questions, honest approaches to what you really need to do, and finding somebody that you can trust. Because there's no reason your relationship with your physician should be any different than the relationships of life. And they all start and stop with trust. Without trust, there's nothing. And there's nothing more important to me or that means more to me than when people tell me they trust me. Because it's powerful, and we need it. We need to be able to trust somebody. So I'm that person you can trust to tell you the truth, to not let you do more than you need, and to give you 100% transparency in every way, so that if it is something you want, I love it. I love what I do. I love the face. I love seeing people light up when they're happy. I love when you take a mirror and you got what you wanted. And I love seeing women confident to go do the things that you should be doing and do things for yourself. It's harder for us. And sometimes looking good and feeling good, I mean, they just go together. So it's my goal to help women be happy and live their best lives and be everything that we can be. Because it's in a society, it seems like some of these things are secretive, and they're the most important things, because sometimes it's not even about a facelift or Botox. It's about being able to change something that is what you're fixated on. So it almost totally, it takes away vanity, and some people think it's vain, but if you're thinking about it all the time, it is distracting to your life and to the things that you really want to do. If a bump on your nose bothers you, you may not want to be in pictures. If your lips bother you, you may not smile. You may quit wearing lipstick. All those little things add up to making you not feel like who you are and who you've been your whole life. And that's depressing. And so there are things, big things, little things, all kinds of things, a mixture of things that you can do. And it's not a cookie cutter. Everybody's different. But it's why I love it, and I love sharing it, and I want you to come to this channel to know that it's always going to be an honest approach to everything beauty. So, thanks for watching.